Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Play Cubic Odyssey. So big thanks to the developers, they sent me a key ahead of time so I can bring you guys Cubic Odyssey 1 week early. Cubic Odyssey is releasing on May 14th on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S series. And it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a full game, by the way. This is not a part game or early access or anything like that, alpha, beta. It's the full game, and the devs want to let you know that they're going to be continuing to work on the game as well. So it's not just release it and disappear. More is to come. So let's jump right into the game and check it out. So we got the miner, crafter, pilot, and the knight. And a big thanks out to the devs also, I want to say. There's a demo of this on Steam where you can go and try out the game, which I had done. We played the miner for 3 episodes or 2.5 episodes, something like that. And I had a lot of fun with that. So I think I'm going to try crafter, but basically there's bonuses to everything. So miner gets bonus to mining speed and a chance to obtain more raw resources on both planets and space. Crafter gets a bonus of creating items. The gear will be cheaper to repair, and crafting will generate already modded gear. So I like crafting in the cheaper to repair alone, plus modded items. Pilots have a bonus for space combat. The spaceship will be more energy efficient and have better shields and have cheaper repair costs. And the knight, this one's a pretty unique one. It has a bonus for fighting against the red darkness. Will clear cubes faster and obtain more resources from dark enemies. So it's kind of like a tool set for fighting them. That being said, no matter which one you pick, there's like the sub classes or sub usage of stuff like weapons and things like that, where over time you can level them up, and I'm assuming they give some sort of efficiency or bonuses, which is awesome. So I think I'm going to try crafter because I usually am minering these games, but we already played it in the demo. Plus it's not as exciting. I mean, I found I could get a lot of ore from exploring and scavenging, so I feel like crafter might be actually better suited for me in this game, or at least to start with. So anyways, body types, male or female. You can change your hair type, so you can, go through all of them here. I'm actually going to go bald for fun. Let's change our, well, let's be gray hair. Yeah, obviously we're bald, so. And then we can change our color. I want our suit color to be maybe a blue, but a dark blue. Yeah, like that. You go for like a dark purple. Oh yeah, it's like royal style. Let's do that. And then we're gonna play survival mode. There's also creative mode as well. There's open adventure, so basically you just go right in the world, and there's no like cinematics and things like that. It's not like kind of like a story arc kind of system. It's just you go in and it's completely sandbox, which the game kind of is that way already. But I guess there's probably less lockouts potentially at first. And enable tutorials, yes. And you can actually change your name here. I might as well just keep it as what my Steam name is. And that's it. Let's start. And there's a little intro for you guys to listen.
Time, in a galaxy far, far away, an amazing, peaceful civilization was flourishing. Led by noble Queen Atia, they mastered the arts of building and crafting. They created things of unimaginable beauty and ruled over thousands of planets. Their culture flourished and lasted thousands of years, full of joy and happiness. Until one day, the day red darkness appeared at the heart of the galaxy. It spread and corrupted everything it touched. Understanding the grave danger, the Queen decided on one final desperate act: to select her bravest knights and send them far away into the unknown, to the empty margins of the galaxy. Their mission is only one: learn more about the darkness and find a way to fight it. Each of them is expected to survive, rebuild, and rise to overcome the darkness. The final hope of saving the galaxy. You are one of these knights, and your epic journey starts now.
Very freaking cool. Downside is, I guess pirates or something shot me down, which is funny. We have this, scourge of the whole, galaxy coming after us, and that happened. Get shot down. Anyways, let's start with the basics, it says. Awesome. So tab. So here's our inventory. Here's our character information. So this is like your overall level. Apparently we're already leveling up here. So you can see the bonus particular to the crafter: gear repair costs, mod crafting chance, and consumable crafting costs, which is cool. Here's your movement speeds and stuff like that as well. So you got your quests here, and then you got your blueprints, discoveries, stats, and help. So lots of stuff in here, and even then the robot has information here, and it goes on. And then there's a map key. So the M key here, you can go to the system, galaxy. It's more complex and more in-depth than you think, honestly. So I just want to say, if anyone's actually watching after 5 minutes, please consider subscribing, commenting, liking. I don't normally ask for this but till the end of the video, but lately, I don't know if I'm just not hitting it with the algorithms on YouTube, or I'm just playing such niche games that it's just, you know, and hundreds of other people are doing the same. Who knows? But anyways, we're going to check out the ruins over here. Now, I've already played this portion of it. This is not procedural generated. This is actually, the demos also like this, so it's pretty similar. That being said, I'm going to walk you through how to do things properly, so I'm not going to just be like, hey, you know, this is how you have to do it, and this is where things exactly are on the planet. So this is really cool. We're going to hit tab, talk to our little robot companion. We can turn them off or turn them on, but down here we have a request mining tool. So there we go. We have gotten our first mining tool. There you go. Most basic type of the tool, you'll need to create better ones. There you go. And it's talking about, you know, cutting down wood and trees and things like that, which we're definitely going to do. Quite a bit of it. So if we come out here, we might as well get started on this. I like to start on this one here because this guy is big and you just get lots out of it, right? So we're going to go around in circles and work our way up. And then the idea is later on I'll take all of it down. But there's lots and lots of leaves as well in here, so that's really freaking cool. Take out. There you go, we got up here. This is the nice part, because now if you need leaves, well, we got lots of leaves, obviously, so. I love mining, I love exploring, I love taking my time, so if you're watching this series and hoping, you know, how do you go to A to Z in 1 hour or something like that, you're not going to find that with me, because I'm here to have fun. So we're here to learn the game, check all the nooks and crannies, and learn more about it. So that's what we're doing here. I don't need this much, but stacks go up to 100, so I might as well get at least close to 100 here. Now I'm trying to avoid the purple leaves because there's just more inventory space taken, and who wants to take more inventory space, right? So there you go. And then on our way down, we could also still work on some of this wood. So I probably won't need any more leaves than this. You do need it from time to time for recipes, but overall probably won't need that many leaves. The wood, on the other hand, we're going to probably use this for coal, because we can process this down to coal, and it's so powerful that when you put this in the refinery, one log, at this time of recording, this could change over time obviously because it is pretty powerful, you get one piece of coal. So it's actually kind of worth cutting down this tree to begin with, because it's a good way of doing it, I think. You can cut any tree down, but this one is the most, you know, just go at it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? And it goes all the way down. So, and what's cool is once we clear this all off, we can actually cut down the leaves will disappear over time too. Except I think this tree is connected by another tree over here, so technically it won't right away, but or some of it might and some of it won't, but might as well get what we can here. Work our way down. So yeah, Cubic Odyssey, pretty cool. In the demo, you can play it. You can play, like I said, you can play the miner. You can get all these skills up to level 2. That's the max, and your character level up to max level 5. I believe this is a little bit more powerful, though. I think you're going to find that they've nerfed this, If you play Miner, I bet you anything they've nerfed it, because I think you got up to 16 or something at level 5, but I have a feeling that it's been severely, unfortunately, I want to say severely nerfed from the demo. But we'll find out, obviously, right? But either way, a lot of similarities, obviously, because this is like a crafted, you know, scripted kind of intro to the game. So basically, we're gonna get resources. We're gonna craft a little base here. Well, we're gonna use the ruins anyways, and we're gonna basically walk through kind of like a guided tutorial, which is fun. I think it's a lot of fun and gets us going where we need to go. So I'm gonna go over here. I don't want to make the whole episode me cutting down a tree, but as you can see, cutting trees is a thing. So so what we're gonna do is talk to the drone again, and we're gonna request a crafting bench, and then we're just gonna hit 5 here. We're gonna take this crafting bench, we'll put it over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna craft a bandage, which is gonna use some of the leaves, and this is what you can repair yourself with. So we'll use you. So down there you'll see the heart filling in. We can do 3 right now. Later on you can upgrade your character and you can get, well, as many hearts as you see there, obviously, later on. But for now, we only have 3 hearts in total we can fill up. So, yeah, that's a thing. So we're going to craft a wooden chest. So we're going to go down to wooden chest. Since we got a bunch of these, we might as well go for 3 of them just to get them over with. So I feel like I would want this backwards. I think I might have messed with the settings and inverted this accidentally. So let's change this, shall we? Gameplay. I think I've inverted this, even though I don't want to invert it. Let's see. Flashlight toggle. Oh no, be under controls. Yeah, invert this. I think I don't want that. It's hard to say. Yeah, I think that's what I would want. Okay. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and place these down. We're just using right click, obviously, here. And there you go. And these got placed down. I guess these count for an outpost, which is kind of cool. That's how it works. And you actually have an influence. So when you leave here, for example, you've left your base. And so it's some sort of influence in there. What makes this really amazing is your base itself, your crafting. So if we put all the items in this chest, so for example, let's get rid of the wood, this and this, and put this in the chest. Well, your crafting recipes here will actually be able to use those components from the chest. So that is awesome. So there we go. We just crafted ourselves a backpack already. Awesome. And that just gave us 10 more slots here. So we had, basically, as a new player, we had just our hotbar, but now we've gotten these slots unlocked as well now. So that is freaking awesome. Okay, what's the next task here? Gather some dirt. Okay, so we're going to gather dirt. We're going to gather stone as well. There's a few things we have to actually gather, so it's up to you where you want to go. I think I'll start here. I'll probably end up mining over here eventually, so like it's up to you where you want to, you know, do this. Now, if you grab different dirts here, by the way, that will be slightly annoying. I'm just going to let you know because it's different stacks and stuff, which is going to happen anyways, but I just want to let you know. And now I do know, oh yeah, there it is. I was going to say, I do know they want you to grab stone. They're going to get you to grab sand as well, so you might as well take your time and grab those now. We already found a little cave here, which is pretty cool. Trust me, we'll get lots and lots of materials over time, so you don't really need to keep going here, but up to you if you want. Might as well craft the refinery right away, just that way we can get some fuel going too. Now that's out of dirt and sand. I guess I'm going to want to get a couple of them going, so I might actually mine enough stone here. Just make sure I got enough stone here to get this somewhat populated. Because one thing you can do is you build more and more with one machine. I think when you upgrade them, a lot of machines are based on recipe unlocks, possibly amount of slots and things on the output, and speed, but you don't really get, you know, much of efficiency, if any, on them. So, for example, well, this is our first ore, by the way. I'm going to leave ore right now. I'm not going to even look at it because we're kind of jumping the gun, but obviously, ooh, ore. but there's no, I don't think, there's no efficiency for it. So using something like that isn't really worth upgrading something too much when you can just use what you got and just, you know, make more machines so you can craft it faster. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go through 3, like I said. We're gonna place this here. There you go. You there. I guess it just automatically moves them. There you go. I don't like this, but you can hit J or rotate it back to where you want it. Perfect. There you go. So you can upgrade things. Oh, here you go. It's telling you about fuel and stuff like that. We'll get into this. But if you look at the upgrade speed, 25% slot 1. And it's the output slot, not the input slot. So, like I said, it's probably not worth doing that just because I think we're already happy with what we have, right? So this will make it quicker, honestly. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you in here, and there you go. I only want one of these if I can. Can I do like just one? There you go. Oops. That's because we're stuck on that. Yeah. There you go. We're going to just put you down here, and this will really pump up the fuel. So it uses a certain amount to kind of crank this up, right? So obviously best to really load that up. And then we're burning wood in the refinery, burn dirt in the refinery. Yeah, they're going to get you to burn a bunch of stuff in the refinery, so we don't have a lot of dirt, so let's just make sure. Let's do one more after this. Just make sure we got lots of wood. Okay, let's go down here. So I know I'm going to need more dirt. I'm going to also need some sand. But let's just go down and get both of those items now. So you can find sand down here. And actually you can find a lot of sand over there, but might as well use this area we have. So we got sand, and might as well just find some yellow dirt, honestly. We're going to need more of both, so... This is a snail, I think. I don't know if that's a snail. Yeah, shell, sorry. There are snails too, but there's multiple different shells. Now there's some quests later on you can do. Fossils are not shells, so don't go hunting a bunch of shells and thinking, hey, I found fossils. So I don't know if you can find fossils on this planet. I've never done fishing, so that's something I want to try, obviously. So there's a lot of things I've never tried, and I want to try it. I'm kind of curious. This one, is this a different one? No, it's the same. Cool. You're gonna need a lot of sand, by the way. So, oh yeah, you can see the sand, or not the sand, but the dirt, the grass spreading. So, I was always curious about that. I never really paid attention enough to see if that happened, but it definitely does spread. Oh, flashlight, yeah. Let's talk about nighttime. There'll be more hints coming up in a minute. So at nighttime right now, your flashlight turns on and off automatically, but you can turn it off if you want, manually do it with L. In your gameplay options, I think you can completely turn off the automation, so when nighttime happens, it won't turn on. Day-night cycle, so it gets dangerous. There's creatures, depending on the planet, can get even more dangerous, so... You know it can get pretty naughty out there. So I'm getting a lot of sand because you're going to need a lot of sand, so I'm just grabbing a bunch of sand for the future. You're going to want to turn it into glass, right? So I think these fall too. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, I think we got enough for now. Let's work our way back here while we continue grabbing more. I want to make sure I have a bunch, so nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's go back. Okay, perfect. Grass. This you'll want for a quest later on, which is fun. So if you see those grasses, worth grabbing. There's stone as well that's used in quite a bit of quests. They're just side quests for NPCs. But yeah, I see a lot of grass ones and stone ones. Hunt something, and what else was there? Usually ore ones. I always ignore those ones. They kind of frustrate me because it's usually asking for... Oh, this is that. I was like, is there a creature making noises? So we're going to take you, and let's just split you two here for now. So we're going to put you in here, and let's just do half of these for now. Oops. Sorry. Let's split those. We'll have you going in there to make glass. And we'll have you making the other materials here. Perfect. We'll just throw you in here. Perfect. So dirt in the refinery. Craft the gear fuel. So you're going to have to actually pick this up again. Anyways, but let's put you in here. Just give it a second here. We can, oh yeah, you need coal and then this clay. So let's get some of this. There you go. So gear fuel is something you're going to use a lot, and I mean a lot. Basically, we've been already using some of this. This is for our mining, this is for our light, this is for our jetpack, this is for everything. Basically, shooting your weapons. Basically, anything and everything in the end basically uses gear fuel. And this gear fuel is really tiny. Basically, right now, 300 is just one of those notches. When you get 600, it's 2 notches. I'm assuming if you get 1200, it's 400, 4 of those notches. So eventually you get better and better gear, but that takes time, right? So, and yeah. So request a weapon. So we can actually get our first weapon from this guy here. So we're going to go up here, get our weapon. Look at that. So even our weapon here is going to use fuel. Look at this. So if we use, you know, 55, it should use a bit of, yeah, 52. Quite a bit of fuel when you think about it. Okay, so it wants me to... Oh, here you go. Notice uncovered ore patches where the ship crashed. We should check those out, yeah. I'm pretty sure when that happens, he does a scan. So I think he's actually regenerating right now. Yeah, he is. So weirdly enough, I always wanted to know that. So he had probably 2 of these full, but he actually scanned for this ore, even though like they wouldn't have to do that. But the devs actually scripted that in where he just scanned this, because you can. This should be slowly filling up again, and filling this in here. If I'm correct, I could be wrong, but I think it is. Yeah, there it is. So that's kind of weird. That's really cool. Unless. Yeah, I was going to say unless this, but no. And that regeneration rate, I guess you can increase later on. But anyways, if we come over here, you get some ore over here. So look at this. There's lots of ore. So we got aluminium here. We got coal. I'm not a big fan of the coal, to be fair here. And the reason I'm not a big fan is because the coal here is going to give you basically one coal for 1 mine. But when we chop that wood and then we process it in the refinery, you actually get 2 pieces of coal from it. Sure, it's a little bit more effort because you have to refine it, but at the same time, because you know you're usually going to do this in bulk, like cut a whole tree down and things like that. Honestly, I think the winner is definitely the tree wood. So either way, I wouldn't put the effort into looking for coal in the world to mine. But I mean, if it's there in front of you, why not? Like, you know, right here, why not? But obviously, I think it's worth doing the log method like we did. And it's not charcoal, by the way. It's just coal. They don't have 2 different ones or 2 versions, so it's not like one is more efficient than the other. So, and I have put a request to the devs just on their Discord. I put a suggestion in that they might want to consider doubling the mined ones. Honestly, I would double this, so like you get 2 pieces when you mine it, and only get 1 from when you process wood. But what can I say? I love punishment. So we're gonna find quite a bit of ores here, which is really nice. And I'm going to show you how to find the other tier ores here soon too. We got to build some scanners, and once we do that, I'm going to show you how to get all the tier 2 ores right away. I can actually dig for them and pretty much find them all because I know kind of where they are. But here's one of the tier 2 ores right here, I believe. That's 10. Look how long it takes. It even shows tier 2 as red down there. You can still mine it, but it takes a long time, obviously. Usually you want to use your extractor tier 2 for that. But for today, I'm going to mine it here for fun. Yeah. Yeah, so if we check him, he's got... Oh, he doesn't have it yet because you don't see it yet. Yeah, till later. And I can't even find any ores I might be missing here because we can't do the Q scan. Okay. But yeah, if you played the demo, this is very familiar here. But don't worry, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of solar systems and different planets you've never been to, right? So, okay, let's go over here. Oh, can't reach from there. Want to get as much as I can here. Okay. You can do this. Might be slower, but they have kind of like a... It kind of saves the progression, which is kind of cool. There you go. I don't think I see any more here. So I'm going to say that was a job well done for now. It might have been, no, just different materials. Okay. Very cool. This is our spaceship, by the way, which you can't do anything yet. But you will fix it later on. So we're going to go over here now, and we're going to go ahead and process some of these materials, which is awesome. So yeah, here you go. We got you done. So probably should split this one here. I'm going to split these guys even more. So we're going to put, which one is the most we got? 14. Here you go. We're going to put you in here, and then we're going to put the 11 in here. Oh yeah, take out the glass out of here. Perfect. And then we're going to take, I might as well take you out of here. And then we're going to put you in here, and then we're going to put in, yeah, there's 6 of that. Cool. And then we're just going to go ahead and dump you guys over here. Now, nighttime is slowly falling. The thing on the bottom is weird because it goes left to right, the day-night cycle. Usually I think I see it the other way, but it's weird because the sun set west, so I think it should go... Anyways, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess that kind of... Yeah, no, it is backwards in my opinion. The little compass thing there with the moon and the sun, I think they should be flipped. But either way, so nighttime is coming almost. So what we should be doing is making a bed. You don't have to make a bed, but you can definitely make a bed and make our lives a little easier. So I'm actually not even sure if I can make it yet. Basic refinery, no. I think we need to upgrade this first. So not yet, apparently. We'll see if we can make one here soon. We're going to get all these resources picked up here. And then we'll see what we can do here. I'm just going to let this one... I just want to throw this one tin in here. Might as well. Now, tin is a pain in the butt, because I'm pretty sure we used quite a bit at first, but that's alright. There you go. So we're going to go ahead and make the shock stick, which is like a melee weapon. Awesome. And, yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, refine sand into glass, which we've already done. Craft a scanner. So we've already done some stuff already ahead of time, which is nice. So we wanted glass. There we go. We're going to create a scanner, which goes down here, which then we're going to be using. And I guess we're probably going to use it right now, I'm guessing. Use your scanner. So we'll hit Q. There you go. So this is copyrighted music, I think. So do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, we've got a signal on this planet. Da-na-na-na-na, now let's see where we are. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, when we're just pretty far. Da-na-na-na-na-na, we're looking through the solar system. It's a long way back home, and probably the red darkness is spreading farther and farther. So yeah, hopefully we talked enough during this thing, and then we're gonna find where we came from our home. It probably been better if I just muted the sound. This is the capital planet where Queen Atia stayed behind. We need to return there once we find out how to fight the red darkness. So hey, at least we know we can fight the red darkness eventually. So you can see our point A, point B, but our ship is damaged and it is no condition to take off right now. So we're gonna have to do something about that, but this music is getting loud and I'm gonna probably have to filter this. So if my voice sounds horrible, it basically means I had to scrub the music and my voice is gonna be weird. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just how it is. I do apologize. The devs added a streamer mode, which, thank you, from the demo. We didn't have that. They did that and that was amazing, but I don't think they realized that some of their cinematics actually have copyrighted music in it, so that's a bit of an issue. So I don't know where that streamer music was, but might be, oh yeah, streamer safe music, yes. But I know for a fact on the demo that was not safe. So okay, there you go. So we got our ingots here. We'll throw you guys in here. Might as well throw you guys in here as well. I think that there was more than, yeah. Okay. So we need more wood. We did process all our wood, unfortunately, so that's fine. Sometimes it's bad to use too much, you know? No, it was good. We needed that coal, so... Go. I'm just gonna smoothen the top here. Just like might as well. I'd keep going, but I don't know. Your power cell things. What is really cool is once this runs out, these automatically fill in. So it's almost like a passive system. You can ignore it. So that's a good thing. So here we go. So what are we making with this? Oh, we're doing an upgrade on this. Nice. So this way we can take this, ignore everything they're doing, and oh, we can make an extra extractor. I do want that. We're gonna go appliances, and we're gonna do, oh, look at modern workbench. That'll be cool eventually. Ooh, those are expensive. Repair bench, nice. I want a travel point. We will be building that eventually. What do we build? A builder's bench. There you go. Wiring, 1, 2. There you go. Builder's bench craft. There you go. And this way, we can go and make a bed. Now you gotta go and scroll for the bed because it's kind of funny. So we're gonna go and hunt this bed down. I don't know if there's more than one bed. They saw one bed. Beach lounge. I mean, they could act like beds. I don't know. But here you go. And that takes up our tin. But it's worth it, in my opinion. Because now we can sleep here. And skip the day. So let's just do that. Why not? And to get out of this mode, just hit escape. And daytime looks like it's coming, so escape. There you go. And perfect. So you see how the bottom now, night's gone and the sun is, but it comes from that side. I don't know. I feel like I really wish it was not, it was flipped. I don't know. My mind thinks it should flip. It's not a big deal. I'll get used to it. And then the next game, I'm like, oh, you guys do it wrong. Okay, so we're going to make this glass out of sand. So this is why you wanted to keep some of the glass. So we're going to make a tier 2 extractor. How awesome is that? So we hold this in. You can see the stats. So uses more energy, unfortunately, but has more power, higher tier. I think the tier is like the hardness. So like, you know, that tin or whatever it took, where it took a while to mine, that would work better. And even higher range, which is awesome. So, and then there you go. Awesome. And then we'll just take our old one here and just get rid of it. Throw it in here. Perfect. And craft the drone scanner, huh? So we're going to look for more parts here. So we need more wiring. Perfect. And we need one of those lenses again. Perfect. And this is a scanner for the drone itself, which is actually very useful. Oh, drone scanner tier 2, eh? So range. Oh, that's cool. Not sure if I've ever needed to use the range on that, but that'll be useful. So to scan for ores. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to go back here because I feel like this is a good little spot to do it just because we're already there. And I do know there's more ores around here, but I'm sure we'll play a hide and seek game. So basically you're wondering, well, how do I find things like, it wants me to get gold eventually, right? How do you find things like that? Well, first of all, when you click him, you can see you have tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, even glowing ores, things like that. Well, obviously, I only found 10. Where about the other 3? Well, you just click scan any tier 2 ores, and this guy will do it for you. So you basically do any of them. So it will even find 10. Basically, it'll find what's close by. So obviously, it found something here. So we're going to go down and find out what it is. And then you just basically rinse and repeat. But before you go off, you want to do a local scan, the Q1. Because it'll show you what ores are around your head. Because some people, what they'll do is they'll do this, they'll find it, and then they'll grab this piece of ore, and then they'll scan again, and they're like, well, what the heck? Why did I, you know? And that's, oh, here's the batteries. Oh, look at this. So it shows you the batteries. Oh, this is actually kind of cool graph. The tier 7 batteries do all of them, I guess. Look at how the difference between tier 6 and 7. Interesting that tier 4 and 5 are so close, though. Kind of weird. But anyways, So yeah, if we do Q, we look for anything nearby. There isn't, so we're good. But you do want to check that out. So what we're going to do is hit tab, and we're just going to use this button, the quick scan again. We'll do what it's already done once, and it'll try to take us to the next spot. So there it is. We're going to go down. Now, you're not going to find everything you want right away. Obviously, it takes time, like you see, right? But that's the whole point. We're gonna do just that. Oh, look at that! We just found a new material. Did we beat 4 anyways? Did we find, what was that? Oh, we did. It was silver. So yeah. So there you go. We found 2 new materials. See how that one's hidden in there? So if I did the scan again, it would be silver, and then it'd be like, son of a, you know. Look at this. There's even more stuff behind here. So that's the point. You want to kind of check the area. So I'll scan these stuff, and I'll see if I can find anything local. We probably got it all here, but you will eventually get an example of that local scan as well. And I like how bright this is because it turns into a kind of a light as well. I don't find the flashlight that bright, to be fair. So if I hit Q, it'll just do, yeah, see right here? It's like, oh, there's something here. So this let us scan this area and find out, oh, there's more coal here. And then if we do it one more time, more likely that's it. So yeah, my fuel thing depleted and exchanged it. Perfect. So we're good. So we're going to go back here now, and we're going to run this again here. So we're going to go and run you and see if we find anything else here. And there you go. There's one in the wall here. More silver. So we're going to do a scan here because we want to make sure there's no more silver there. Looks like we're actually really good. Now keep in mind the robot has a cooldown, so if we are too fast, which we are unfortunately too fast, you have to wait till that's 100%. So it might look like 100%, but obviously if you can't hit the button, it isn't. So it is now, but we had to wait, so. And now he's finding a scan all the way down there. So now we're actually getting somewhere. This is actually really good news because now we have some stuff here. So we're going to work our way down here. And we have to decide how far is this down. Well, that's not too bad. So let's go over here. And we're going to just work our way to this piece of ore. Oh. Yeah, some of this material's soft, so it's easy to rake it fast. So it's like, damn it. And now, because I played the demo, I know for a fact there is a cavern back here of lots of materials. And there's our gold. So I just wanted to use that as an example. We have now found all of it from Tier 2. So we found silver, gold, tin, and silicon. So now if I need more gold, I would just find gold directly. I wouldn't go and say, oh, just find the closest one. You find whatever you need in particular, and it works out. Now, I find caverns are great for materials. Sometimes they aren't, sometimes they are, but yeah, it's kind of hit and miss, obviously. If you find these kind of like ancient ruin type things, it just looks like the bare bones structure, like the edges of a, you know, a building or whatever. Those ones tend to have a lot of ores down there. A lot of times they do have pirates inside of them, so be warned. But they do definitely provide some good ores at times. So, and we'll find some ourselves, and we'll show you how that works. If I hit Q here, you might even find some ores nearby. No, we didn't. I just wanted to do it. But yeah, we're gonna look around here. There's more ore over here, so. Oops, missed that one. Some of these will like kind of go and go and go forever, so. Look at that, we're already level 4 mining. The demo you can only get up to level 2, so it's kind of cool. We're already level 4 and something. This guy. Perfect. Okay. Oh, here's more. In here or just in general? I like I heard something, but anyways, let's do a scan here. Anything around here? No, it looks like we're good. So keep in mind, you might get lost in caves. I don't care. I don't mind. Because don't forget, I got a mining tool here, and I could just mine myself out of here by doing stairs upwards. So it doesn't really matter if I get stuck and lost here, in my opinion. Looks like I just found more gold right here anyway, so. Now, is it worth doing a scan here? Maybe. Probably not. Oh, right here. I was like, one ore kind of sucks, but sometimes it is, especially because of the cave. I'm not sure in this game how it works, but maybe the cave gets generated after and it cuts through the ores. Or maybe the ores come on after, but they don't mind if, you know, you get chopped up anyways, kind of thing, you know. There could be both ways that works, you know, so. Let's check more. So you can see the light really isn't the brightest. It is just what it is. I played this game called Fortress Craft Evolved, and lights were really expensive early on, but later on you can power really big ones. It was like, you know, those like ones that you see, you know, oh, you can like light up 2 kilometers away kind of thing. And they're ridiculous, but they use power within like 5 seconds. Well, maybe not quite, like a few minutes. Well, that's what that game had in it, and it was pretty awesome because it was just boom. If you really needed a lot of light for whatever reason, you can do it. And then for a lot of other things, they use glow sticks, which, hey, that's not a bad idea. Putting glow sticks in this game, but don't do actual, you know, freaking green glow sticks. But just put in actual, you know, like white light glow sticks. I think people would love that a lot. I would use them. Something that stays around, you can just throw them around or something. I think it's better than placing torches. I don't want to do more Minecraft where, and I know you can do that in this game, but I don't feel like placing a bunch of torches around. I think that's Minecraft, not this game. Work our way up. Later on you get a jetpack that'll assist you a bit, but it's weak at first too, right? So don't expect to fly to the moon right away. Beautiful. See, look at this, more ores. What I'll probably do is mine a bit off camera as well, because I love mining and I would like to get more resources, obviously, so. But I don't think you need to watch me do this 10 times in a row, right? Like, if like, I've seen you at mine, you know, if we're on a new planet, new resources, things like that, okay, that's one thing, but it gets to a point where I'm pretty sure people will be like, dude, really? Oh, I found coal at least. Not that I really want it, but... I'm here anyway, so... That's my guy, being silly. I wonder if I can find my way out of here anyways. Boom. I'm not terrible at finding my way out of games like this. Oh. It's actually attacking my ship. Hopefully it doesn't do any more damage, but yeah. I wouldn't have expected that. I think this does more damage the closer you are, but you don't want to get too close, obviously. I'm pretty sure weapons get much, much, much better later on too, so... Sorry, ship. Yeah, I really hope it's as damaged as it gets, because that thing's spawning there and just shooting the ship more. It's kind of hilarious. It's not something I would have expected. Just for fun, I guess. It's just the music is kind of like exciting all of a sudden, so I'm like, Anyways, let's throw the gold in one. I guess you could put silicon in another. You might need it, right? Silver in another. The tin right away. I don't have any more tin, so tin is something I'll probably hunt for off camera. We'll We'll just write it here. I'm keeping some kind of organization, obviously. Nothing killer, but... Actually, I probably need 4 more of these anyways for the fuel consumables. So you can make number 2 ones. Aluminium. It's a little expensive aluminium. I'll probably keep using these for now. Yeah. How's our character stats going anyways here? So, character, gear repair cost, -2%. That's just 2% less, right? Mod crafting chance 4. Consumable cost, -2%. Okay. There you go. Put you in there. Here's our gold, by the way. So a drone, yes, I guess he can help you with combat. Uses to stun enemies for a couple of seconds in dangerous situations. That's cute. There you go. That's on our little guy here. Cool. Okay. Craft an armory bench. Ooh, that might be useful. Wiring. 1, 2. Oh, we're out of wiring. What are we missing? Iron. Oh my. I hope I have some iron at least around here, but man, I might not. Oh, that's iron right there. We got lucky. We definitely need more resources. A mirror. So silver and glass there. And a connector. Tin. Oh, we don't have any of that. So this is where, you know, you start really feeling it. That's fine. We'll find some tin, and then we'll probably stop there. And then next episode, we'll continue on working on that. I'll probably get, you know, far more resources and just find them, obviously. But, yeah, there we go. Not too bad. And I think that might be my wife. Final snuggle. Oh, my baby's going to sleep. So I think that's it for this episode. Oh, no, we're going to look for tin. Nope, never mind. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, I am back from my final snuggle with my child. And then my wife calms her down. And then when she falls asleep in her arms, then she puts her to bed. So it's kind of cute. Anyways, yeah, we're going to look for some tin, I guess. So I might as well go down here looking for tin. Might as well use the hole we have. Plus, what was this? Silver? Might as well get some free silver out of here. Since we're looking for... Oh, look at this. Iron. Iron's always good, too, so... And it looks like more iron. Perfect. I just wanted to show you. This is like the ultimate episode on how to mine, basically. There you go. Perfect. Okay, oh, and I guess we do a queue here. Looks good. Okay, so let's start with our robot. So we're looking for 10. That's just in time perfectly, weirdly enough. So that's a meteor shower happening right when we say we were looking for 10. That's freaking cool. Oh, and there we go. There's some tin down here. We'll check that meteor here in a minute. Yeah. It's probably gonna be like 1 freaking 10. Oh, that just means we're gonna have to play hide and seek. Well, that was scary. It swapped the battery, but it's like, it seemed a little scary there. Silver. You know, we wanted the tin, right? I'm having a feeling that's it for the tin. Oh, there's stuff above us. Probably not tin, but hey, we're silver. Silver is very abundant on this planet. Beautiful. Okay. And then I guess we're gonna hit Q. Oh, there's something. Oh, there's a lot of things here. Looks like there's more than one spot over here. I don't know. Looks like it. Whatever. Let's go over here. Looks like we did it. Anyways, okay, let's look for more. We'll just do last scanned one, so that'd be 10 again. Where are you scanning, my friend? I think it does an arrow to it, but it's hard to see right here. Oh, here we go. We're underground. Oh, I doubt that's 10, but you can pretend. That's 10. That's good. Darn it. There's something mixed up in the 10. Oh, a little bit more 10. Now we're talking. This is pretty good news here. I think we're good here. And then what we can do is we'll go down here and we'll do one more here. Oh, nice. Wasn't saying there was gonna be one here. I was just like, I just feel like mining. Looks like we found a cave here. There you go. Another piece of 10. Okay, you get the idea. So let me just mine a bit more and I'll get out of here and then we'll finish this episode. Okay, we've tunneled back to the surface. I got lucky and hit a couple of smaller but decent sized tin. Something better than what we were getting anyways. Oh, this is silver, not tin, but there you go. Where's tin? There you go. 12. That's not terrible. At least we're getting something out of it, right? So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all you. Perfect. Get rid of you guys. Perfect, perfect. And then that meteor. So the meteor is over here, 126 meters away. I'm gonna check that out. And then that's it for this episode, I think. Yeah, we're collecting the grass for the future missions out there. Might as well. Okay. Nearby signal detected, eh? So we hit... Oh, it's a weird spot it hit in. Oh, I don't know if there's fall damage. Just gonna say, I don't think there's fall damage. Freaks me out anyways every time I fall. Or not, I don't think you're gonna get amazing stuff. You'll get some stuff, but... Yeah, iron. Well, didn't we have a couple of those already? Yeah, so yeah, maybe aluminum there. Cobalt. Cobalt obviously is the interesting one. It's a new type, so I guess if we go here, I guess you'll show up here. So a tier 4 material dropped. Very cool. I've seen in the demo like uranium or something like that, plutonium or some sort of fuel. But yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. There we go. But either way, I hope you enjoy this. We're going to definitely have a lot more episodes to come. And yeah, Cubic Odyssey comes out May 14th once again. And it's a full release game coming out on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. And it's going to be quite awesome. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I've been enjoying it. And I hope to see you guys playing it and having fun because, yeah. Like I said, it's awesome. Yeah, I guess we could do this one last thing. I guess we were looking for 10, right? Yeah, so let's see where we were trying to... I know we were doing... Oh, yeah, armory bench. We needed one of these. That's what it was. So we can do that. Get that done with, at least. So there's the armory bench. Awesome. And I'm guessing craft a jetpack. Oh, that's cool. We could do that. Can we do that? We probably could do that. Might as well try doing that. No inventory space. We have maxed out our inventory space again. There you go. There we have it. Okay. So we're doing the jetpack, right? Yeah, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And this, oops. Go. And jetpack. There you go. Awesome. And then it wants to do a suit, which we'll get that done too. The suit is like, well, it tells you shield, armor, and sprint. So it's a bit of everything, which is kind of cool. Make us a little more protected. And there you go. So that's done. Oh, no, I need one more wiring. There you go. So the suit's done. And equipped. Awesome. I wonder if any... Oh, this one got mods on it. Though I don't think it's actually any different than the base one, but still. That's cool. And then you even have I think I saw Packback Tier 2 here. What is this? Oh, made out of wood? I guess we could try this. Wiring. Oh, we're out of wired. I was going to say, we're probably going to run out of something here, so... Oh, crap. We should have picked one that was done. There you go. Silver, I guess this one was? Yeah. There you go. I don't want to go over the 1 hour mark, but I'm having too much fun, so... Okay, what were we doing here again? Oh, Backpack Tier 3. We don't have that yet. So let's go Backpack Tier 2. So we were going to do 2 wiring. And then we're going to do another connector here. Oh gosh, there's all my silicon now. And we're going to do that now. Beautiful. Look at, so we got another 10 spots, so... Beautiful. And then we can just put those away here. Perfect. And there you go, my friends. That is all she wrote. So I'll probably do a little bit more mining off camera just so we have some. Oh, here you go. Your speeder dropped here during the crash. There's 2 crash sites. You can see it by smoke. But we're going to go ahead and ignore it for now because that's it for this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we will see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.